Let's just watch out with their bow. It can be very dangerous, but we've got an embankment on our side. And I'm sure we're going to be safe enough for us to get a bit closer, so come and have a look. We're going to be getting into a place you can't normally get to. So we're quite safe here. He's safe in his water. And we're safe on an embankment. Just watch where he's going. Now, obviously, this time of the evening's a bit early for them to climb out of the water, but if not, why not? If you're hungry enough, I'm sure he'll do it. We're just gonna watch, see where he goes. You don't want to be surprised by a hippo coming back to the water. You know, welcome back, and I must say, it's not always the big things that you have to concentrate on in the bush. Sometimes the smaller things can actually catch your attention and hold interest for quite some time. And I've found something here for us. Have a look here. The skin of a snake. Now snakes shed their skin because their skin doesn't stretch with them as they get bigger. So every time they reach a new growth point in their lives, they will actually shed their old skin and their bodies will produce a new, bigger skin. What happens is they secrete an oil between their skin and the new skin and the old skin, and this oil creates hydrostatic pressure, which pops the old skin off. And then all they do is they go to a spiny tree and they hook their old skin onto a spine, and then they pull it off like a sock, an inside-out sock. And this is exactly what's happened over here. The snake has hooked the skin onto that spine and has pulled off. Let me see if I can get it over here for us. Have a look at that. Now these things degrade quite quickly, and I would say that this was probably done last night. What type of snake it is, quite difficult to say, but since it's not on the ground, it limits our choices. And judging from the thickness of it and the length of it, I would say that it's probably done from a boomslang or a vine snake. They're around about this thickness and this size. But to do a proper identification, you'd actually have to do a mid-body scale count. And let me teach you how to do that quickly. You go to the mid-body, just like I've done here. You then flatten the skin out and you count the scales along a line. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 scales. So the mid-body scale count is 17 scales. And that'll help you to further be able to get down or come to a conclusion as to what snake this is. But quite tough. You need to be a better herpetologist than I am to actually get this done. So I'm going to drape this back on. It serves no further purpose in this form that it is, so me removing it or placing it in a different place does absolutely nothing. I have seen birds use it as some nesting material sometimes, but snakeskin 101. Now, Trevor from Durban in South Africa, hey Trevor, has asked, am I not worried about snakes being in the tree still? And yes, I am actually. This particular type of snake, if it is a boomslang or a vine snake, the two different types of snakes that live in trees, they are very poisonous. Venomous, I should say. There's a big difference between poisonous and venomous. They are venomous snakes and very camouflaged. So as I walked up to this particular skin, I was making sure that there was nothing here on the branch that could bite me. So Trevor, thanks for that question, and thank you for being concerned about myself and Jandre's health. Right, we've got some thick bush in front of us, and although this bush in itself doesn't seem to contain anything big, it definitely warrants a little bit of caution while we're going through it. So while myself and Jandre make our way through this thicket out onto the other side, without hopefully bumping into anything too scary, we are going to send you back to James, who's sitting with Sindile. Enjoy.